This one is called An Old Farmer's Advice. Well, years ago, when I was a lot younger, I was traveling and I was writing a book about old farmers. Well, I traveled down this road and there was an old man just standing out there in his field looking around, and I parked the truck and I walked over and I started talking to him, and he was a nice old man. I asked him, I said, I bet you know a lot of things about farming and about life. He said, well, son, I hate to brag, but I'm probably one of the smartest farmers around here. You see, I've been doing this for years and years, and I learn a lot by mistake, but I think I have some of the best crops that's around. And I said, well, I'm writing a book about farmers. Can you give me any advice or things I can put in it? Well, he looked at me and he said, son, I got a lot of little things that I remember. Might be good if you put some of them in your book. Kind of like, the one where, your fences need to be horse high and pig tight and bull strong. And you should keep skunks and bankers and lawyers at a good distance. And life is simpler when you plow around the stump. Well, a bumblebee, he's considered a lot faster than a John Deere tractor. Words that soak into your ears are whispered, not yelled. Meanness doesn't just happen overnight, You forgive your enemies, it messes up their heads. And do not corner something that would normally run away from you. There was another one. It wouldn't take a very big person to carry a grudge. You cannot unsay a cruel word, Well, every path has a few puddles. And when you wallow with pigs, you should expect to get dirty. Well, the best sermons are lived and not preached. Most of the stuff people worry about, it ain't never going to happen anyway. And don't judge folks by their relatives. Remember that, silence is sometimes the best answer. And you should live a good, honorable life. Then, when you get older and you think back, you'll enjoy it a second time. And don't interfere with something that ain't bothering you none. Timing has a lot to do with the outcome of a rain dance. If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is to stop digging. Sometimes you get got. Well, the biggest troublemaker you'll probably ever have to deal with watches you from the mirror every morning. And remember, don't fix it if it ain't broke. And one of the most important is always drink upstream from the herd. Well, good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. And remember that letting the cat out of the bag is a whole lot easier than putting it back in. Well, if you get to thinking that you're a person of some influence, try ordering somebody else's dog around. The son, just live simply, love generously, and care deeply. And then speak kindly and, just leave the rest to God. Well, I wrote all those things down, that old man said. And I'm writing it all down in a book, and it won't be long, we'll publish it. But I heard from one of the other neighbors that the old man passed away a couple of days ago. But I'm sure he's still giving advice, he's just giving it up there to somebody else.